Alright, everybody, the recording started.
Woo! Hello! Welcome back to our channel. Glad to have you here.
Yeah,
There's nobody here.
all of our wonderful viewers.
All of our wonderful viewer, really. But
Yeah.
Shout out to Dark Hunter, who is canonically hot.
He's
who's
canonically.
canonically hot.
It's canon.
agree.
Put him in a museum.
We did. He's on display.
We here on the Cyclers channel believe that Dark Hunter
Oh!
is canonically hot.
He is. Well, he's your first patron. I didn't receive.
He's my first patron. He got me stuff.
I know.
That's
I know.
true. He's sponsored.
I
this
received.
channel,
I
actively.
received a compliment, which I will take as. I'll take that.
Did.
I wish we could have talked to him.
He's not gonna see this for like 2 months because he's behind on our sessions. But when he eventually sees it,
Eventually. So, who wants to give us a quick update of last session? But don't try to figure out where we left off. I will tell you where we left off because I did listen to last session.
you want me to, Sam?
Sam has muted themselves, so why don't you go?
Oh,
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
I'm focused. Go for
I
it.
assumed.
Locked the fuck
Okay,
in.
the beginning of the session was each of us having different dreams. Some of them were memories. Some of them were fucking weird, you know? Specifically, Crom and Cass. But we know what happened, so I'm not gonna go through those. As we all wake up, Crom is trying to take off in the ship. He's at the bridge, you know. We stop him. I'm like, hey, what the fuck you doing? He's like, I gotta go. I gotta leave. And as we were talking, the group kind of met up, and we all had the realization that we all now have numbers from Harp is her name. We're like, holy shit, all of this is connected. But how? Right, as we're doing this, we sense another presence on the ship. We're like, there's something not right. We immediately find the guy that's sneaking around, and we get into a fight. He keeps trying to kidnap Castillo. We don't let that happen. We roll really well on combat. Daniel does not. We all remember how well that went down. Escar became Rocket Man. He jumped so far. He jumped so high. He did so much to that little knight. You know. We get the knight back in the ship after he tries leaving, and he reveals. I thought the plumbers were coming inside. He reveals that he's actually Killian reanimated. We're like, hey.
The twist was so good, it was drawing them in.
What the fuck are you doing? He says some cryptic shit or whatever. And yeah, last thing in my notes was we ended up in the cafeteria and Castillo went down, but there's a lot of combat, a lot of fighting, so I don't have a lot of notes, but
It's like Cygnus is in the room with us.
thanks.
It's honestly exactly how I imagine Cygnus would do session recaps.
Yeah.
And then this thing happened. What? Crazy! And then there was some fighting, and then... Yeah, that's all I remember.
The amount, you're so right. The amount of notes I have that are just the fuck, period, is several times.
God, a full campaign recap by Cygnus would be... We landed, the fuck? We got in the air, and then the fuck happened, and then the fuck fucking blew our fucking ship, and then the fuck Killian fucking died, the fuck, and then we landed again, the fuck, and then we left, the fuck, and then Killian came the fuck back, like, and then the fuck he whip? He do whip now?
What's crazy?
Wow,
is
shit
that
was crazy, and then shit
similar
happened.
to my notes.
And then shit happened and it was crazy, and then shit went down. The fuck? Then shit fucking happened.
Genuinely, I don't like how close you got to my notes, Daniel.
Wow, my archivist, everybody.
We do have in the middle of us figuring out the whole numbers thing, I have 9/11, the twin stations, and all. I gotta get the important
Yeah.
stuff, guys.
That.
That did happen.
Yeah, they hit the second
Daniel
station.
joked about it 3 days.
No one
after
saw
the
it.
anniversary.
No one saw it coming. I remember the context for that too. It was because when it was 9/11. Oh boy. I remember context for that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's locked, but yeah.
It was because during 9/11 I looked at the date and I was like, oh ha, 9/11. And then I realized it was actually 9/11 and I was an idiot. And I was like, oh, it's not as funny as... It's not so
And then
funny
there's
on
always-
9/11.
There's always the random quote thrown in here. Like I have drunk what the hey man. And then I have a little before that. Okay, he's gone. I don't hate Thailand, I just hate advertisements.
Oh,
Because that one was really good.
I remember who said that.
That was me.
The most shocking...
That was like, experience the beauty of Thailand. I'm like, I don't want to, dude. Just because you said that.
Yeah, okay, I remember.
You know.
Okay,
I didn't
everybody.
get to kill you the first time, but I'll be happy to piss on you again.
Yes, sir.
So,
Yeah, done.
last session you began the fight with former Captain Killian. Seemingly brought back from the dead, imbued with new strength, equipped with a suit of armor that resembles those from tales of the Honored Ones, the Chosen, the Orphans of Valvanon, the fabled knights who represent the houses. He immediately tried to take Castillo somewhere. Okay, I was making sure I did that. He immediately tried to take Castillo somewhere alive. He was thwarted over and over and over again. To his surprise, you worked together to stop him from taking her away. He eventually yielded, realizing that if he couldn't take her alive, he had orders to take her dead. The mission changed from kidnap Castillo to take out Castillo. As the fight continued, you wore him down, realized he was immune to the fire damage you thought that you had been invoking on him, and that he seemed to be under an influence, as well as enough of his old personality you weren't getting through to him. The fight took itself up the ladder, upstairs, into the middle of your cafeteria, your recreational center. Tables ripped from the ground, chairs thrown into the doorway to try and barricade it, to protect Castillo. Estidkin standing all around the room. He broke in, took a spear to Castillo, and with 2 hits, brought Castillo to death's door. Castillo, do you remember what position you were in at the end of last session?
Not super well. I know that it was not great. I was
Give
on
us your hit points just for reference.
Oh, my hit points?
Yes.
I am all the way down.
Unconscious?
0.
Yeah. Castillo unconscious on the ground. Killian over her body. Spear in hand. Elongated to almost the length of a lance. he is now focusing all of his energy on piercing her heart. Cygnus, you stand to the side, flanking him alongside Crom. Eskar had rushed into the room as well. We had reached the end of the slow phase. I believe that brought us to Crom and Castillo.
Mm-hmm.
He is slowed currently from a move that Cygnus pulled until the end of his next turn, so he's missing a Gore point. Castillo, go ahead and roll a death save. Send me the result. Crom,
Way ahead of you.
you're up. If you remember last session, he was at 24 hit points. And if you did not get him down, that number is going to change at the end of his turn.
I would like to I'm going to first so we're in the kitchen. Is there anything like on the kitchen counter, like a pan, pot?
Yeah, so you see plenty of pans, pots used for cooking. You see knives there as well. Killian wasn't too strict on things that could be used as weapons being like just placed around. So you can find plenty of improvised weapons as well as actual weapons, kitchenware, that could be used to your advantage.
Then I would like to hit him with a pan.
Okay. So you lean over, you grab a pan with your object interaction. Go ahead and make your improvised attack roll.
That is a, I think, 19. I believe that misses.
A 19 does miss. And because you're not using your unarmed, that is not a crit.
Well, it wasn't natural 19 anyways.
Okay.
And then I'm going to hit him again
Mm-hmm.
for a 21.
A 21 is unfortunately going to miss.
Yeah. Then I would like to move around him and pick up Castillo.
Mm-hmm. You can do so.
And,
I'm going to
and-
say that's going to cost you. It's going to accrue fatigue, though. You've already used your object interaction.
Yeah, and then with my movement, I essentially want to get her as far away as possible.
As soon as you get out of range within 5 feet, he is going to...
The slow allowed him to use reactions.
The slow does allow him to use reactions. For his legendary reaction, he regained some Gore points. It's just that his maximum has now decreased by 1. So he is able to make an attack on you. Let me see. It's going to be a regular attack. So that is a... Let's see how my dice are treating me today, guys. Not well. That's okay. That's going to be a 13.
Yes, sir.
That unfortunately doesn't do it, I believe.
No.
So, you managed to escape from his proximity. Now, I'm going to say the movement you had to take to go grab the pot, based on where you are in this room, was about 10 feet. So it's 10 feet, or we'll say 5 feet, because we didn't say that before, right?
Okay.
So 5 feet
That
there,
gives
5
me
feet back.
5 feet back.
So you use 10 feet to grab the object and then come back within melee range.
Yeah, so 35 feet.
You're moving 35 feet away?
Yes.
Okay. That's going to get you to the edge of the room. You can get to like a far corner, or you can try and get through the door, which is difficult terrain. The door is about like 20 feet away. There is another door that leads down another hall. That one is not blockaded.
I think I'll stay in the room on the floor that we're in. Just like I went distance pretty much.
So you're just going to the corner of the room?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you going to the corner of the door that's unblocked, or the door that has a blockade on it?
I'll go to the door with the blockade.
Okay. Are you going through the blockade or staying in the room like you said? I just want to clarify one last time.
I'll go through it.
Okay. You can get exactly on the other side of the blockade. I'm going to check on my phone what your result was, Sam. Okay. Yeah, mark it. Next, we're going to enter Gore phase. I'm going to clear all but one. He is going to... see, his current weapon is a spear. He's going to take a step forward.
He is within 5 feet.
He's going to get within 5 feet of you, within 30 feet of where Crom is. And then he is going to...
Do I get attack of opportunity?
I'll give you an attack of opportunity. And he's just going to stay within range of Esgar.
They don't hit.
Okay. He's going
Do I
to...
see that he's aiming for Crom?
You see that he's aiming in that direction now? He's
What are
going...
you doing, you coward? Are you gonna finish this fight with me?
He, eyes on target, changes his weapon to the whip. And then
So you haven't
he's...
changed at all. You come back from death and you're still a coward.
He flings the whip in that direction.
What bitch?
Too coward
I
enough to
know.
fight me and too coward enough to find your mate.
You brought his wife up?
Too
That was-
coward enough to find your kid.
You see his body begins to shake with rage. And you see that his feet start to turn in your direction, but his aim is true. The whip wraps around Castillo's body, which was his target. Now, there would be a might save accompanied by this. I'll say, Crom, because you're holding Castillo, you can make the might save instead. I'm going to roll damage. And the only reason I'm rolling damage is because this could instantly kill you. So we are going to see.
I got a 24 save.
That is a success. That's going to be 24 damage.
Can I deflect it?
You can deflect the damage, but this is still going to cause at least one failed death save. This is going to cause one death save, but you can deflect it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna use my reaction.
By that I mean, Sam, mark a failure.
Yeah. Okay. So, 7. I reduced it by 7 damage.
Okay.
And you said it was 24?
Yeah, so it does not instantly kill Castillo anymore. That honestly, that was a good move. So, next, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He can do one more thing. He's going to make another attack at Castillo's body. That's a 27. Damage is going to be 4, 8, 16,
There's no way I can
21,
use my protection
27,
like step away the attack.
30, 33, 34. That would be 34 feet. Protect says it is a melee attack.
Allied creature within 5.
The allied creature is not within 5 feet. So, let's see. That was a total of 35. Grom, did you have a response to that?
Could I use both my protect feat and my deflection?
I don't see why not.
Alright, sick. I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna make it hit me instead, and then I'm gonna reduce the damage. Reduce it by 7.
Okay.
35.
35. Does that go down to 28?
Yes. Okay.
What are you at?
I am at 3.
Okay. So, that is end of the gore phase. You see he stands up a little bit straighter, and the slowed effect wears off. However, I'm going to say due to the slowed effect, he doesn't just recover that gore point, it's still lost. That is going to be... And you know what? I'll have him use the rest of his movement to get as close to the two of you as possible. So, Eskar, you can take an attack of opportunity if you'd like.
Doesn't matter if I do it or not. Oh no. Yeah, that's not gonna hit.
Okay. Cygnus, Eskar, you're both up. Eskar, if you want to go now while Megan's busy.
Okay. I'm gonna run up on him. And I'm gonna go all out attack.
Okay. Yes. With his movement, he's within 5 feet.
Alright, would I be getting flank?
I'll give you flanking. Now,
Alright.
in order to deflect those blows, Crom, you're no longer holding on to Castillo.
That is going to be a...
What happened?
It's just that he only has one arm, so he can't hold something while he's deflecting blows. So he had to drop his improvised weapon in order to pick up Castillo, and then he had to drop Castillo in order to deflect the damage off of Castillo. And then himself. What did you get, Kel?
That was a 25 to hit.
25 hits.
The plumbing is fixed. They said, first of all, he said he's gonna tell them that it was deep underground, so that the community has to pay the $400 and not us. And then he said,
So
"Our plumbing."
maybe tell this after the recording's over.
Okay.
Okay, I just rolled max damage, so that's going to be 18 damage.
Okay.
That would hit.
Mm-hmm.
And then... I am going to position myself right next to him.
Within 5 feet.
Yeah, within 5 feet.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's okay. Castillo also has a turn right now.
Oh, shit. I forgot. Yeah. Would it be too late?
Well, sorry, Cygnus also has a turn right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the slow
Would it be
phase.
too late?
It's a slow phase.
Because I made a successful attack in this own turn.
I'm gonna say it's too late. Yes, because the attack's already resolved.
Okay. What I want to do, where is Killian standing?
Killian is currently standing 5 feet away from Castillo, from Crom, who is, I'd say, standing over Castillo protectively. Escar is standing right next to them within 5 feet.
Is he like?
He is, like, in the difficult terrain, and his back is to the cafeteria. None
Okay.
of the Estican have intervened in fear of, like, injuring Castillo, who is currently down.
Okay.
They're kind of holding actions to see if he can get away from her enough, or to try and get the courage to run up and maybe try to grapple him. They're also looking to their Hatchakal, who he hasn't given them orders or anything like that.
First thing I want to do,
My turn's still not.
I'm going to. Have you already made was that your attack for your turn, Kale?
I've done one attack. Yeah, I have.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna give you potent aptitude. I do believe that's my last one.
I can add that to damage, yeah.
I believe so. I'll look at the rules really quick, but I have my jetpack activated, so I'm gonna zoom over there. Am I able to grab Castillo? Like, push past Killian and grab Castillo?
If you're working together, yes. So, yeah, I mean, as long as Crom sees you coming and, like, steps away from the body enough, like, you can definitely go and grab her, if that's what you're asking.
Okay. Yes. Kale, you cannot add it to damage. It's ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. It's whatever. That's assuming Crom will allow me, I'm gonna go grab Castillo.
Actually,
Okay.
I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Whatever. And then I don't think it would do anything. I want to zoom us over to the medbay.
What's your speed?
With the jetpack, flying speed of 30 feet, but I could dash.
30 feet got you there. Object interaction picked Castillo up.
Yes.
So that leaves you with 10 to play with
Yes.
right now. So you're saying you're dashing, so 40 feet. 40 feet will get you all the way across this room to the other door. Pretty much.
Okay.
Actually, hang on. No, I got that wrong. Sorry.
Say.
40 feet will get you about a little over halfway through the room.
Okay. Hold on. Sorry. Can I dash again? Rush, whatever? Again, to get myself over there?
To
That
move,
would be last
to move
fatigue,
an-
I think.
to move another 30 feet.
Yes.
You can get to the door.
That's what I want to do.
Okay.
Is that all you're doing?
Yeah, that's
Now-
all I'm doing.
When you get away from him, you didn't disengage, so he is going to take attack of opportunity.
That's okay.
I'm gonna protect that.
I can probably take the damage, Kale.
I don't think she would be within 5 feet of you when she's escaping. If
Probably
you
not.
were within 5 feet of where Castillo was, Cygnus would have come up the other side, grabbed Castillo, and then left. And either way, you wouldn't be standing on an adjacent space.
It's just hard to visualize this. Where I'm going.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You should be.
I'm
kidding.
I would run Tailspire, but it would really fuck up my computer.
It's okay.
So
man.
I was
We get it.
I was trying Theater of the Mind for this interaction, and I didn't make a map for today. I spent all my time on notes and finishing this. Okay. So that is going to be a 25. No, sorry, a 22 to
Yeah.
hit.
That is.
Okay. Let's see, it's going to be 66. 4, 5, 6. 10, 15, 20. That's 26 damage.
Okay.
Are you up?
Yeah, I'm still up.
Okay. So you managed to fly out of the vicinity. Okay.
And I'd like to make a
Okay. And then for everyone's reference, Cygnus and Cassie are now 70 feet away from everyone. So you hit, and then you need me to make an instinct save.
Yes, after I make a successful attack.
24 hits.
24.
His instinct save is, let's see, plus, is a 22. Does that succeed?
Yes, that does succeed.
Okay. Is that going to be the end of the slow phase? Okay. So that brings us to the quick face. That's Crom and Castillo. Castillo, go ahead and make another death save for me. And then send me the result.
I would like to.
Also, if anyone gets tired of the music, just let me know. I'll change it to something else.
I'm just gonna hit him 3 times.
Okay. Go ahead and mark that.
We're still on flank,
You two, not unless Crom moves into a flanking position before.
yeah. Yeah, because I
Okay.
moved out of it.
Then I would like to do that.
Okay, you can do that for your next attack.
Okay. So the first one is a miss. Then I move to flank. That's also a 19, so that's a miss. And then, wow. Yeah, I don't think I hit him.
Okay. That's going to be the Gore face. He's going to turn, whip in hand. You are 70 feet away. He is going to move, provoking an opportunity attack from both of you.
I will take it.
He's going to move 50 feet closer.
I got a 22.
22, that just barely misses. I'm so sorry.
That's a 26.
That's going to hit. His AC is 23 for everyone.
Oh, I thought it was 22.
No.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. That was with the favor?
No.
Because you said you were going
If
to...
it's with favor, then you hit.
You said you were going to flank with that other attack, right?
Yeah, so when I ended my turn, I was in the flanking position.
So you only attacked him once?
So when we started the fast phase, the quick phase,
Mhm.
I hit him once, and then I moved into flank, hit him twice. And then he's moving now. Do I get favor for that?
I'll give you the favor from flanking, yeah.
Okay, then I hit him. 'Cause,
Yeah. Because it's a D6, yeah.
yeah.
I will use my last moxie.
For a total of 12 damage.
I got 8.
You got how much damage?
Me?
I got 11.
Okay.
I got 12.
So... As soon as he moves 5 feet away from Crom, how do you hit him? Describe the move that takes him down for the first time.
I think it would be like one of those, like, at this point, I feel
Oh no.
like he's going through.
Okay.
And, oh. We're good? Okay.
Yeah.
He would be in a detrimental state, so he's moving through. Crom would just last ditch effort, go into like a wild swing and like clothesline him. Like with a wild haymaker.
Okay. You wildly swing out, one last desperate attempt to stop him from getting closer. He only makes it 10 feet closer, so he is still 60 feet away. He falls onto the ground, and you hear a very small sound emanate from the suit. His hand twitches. And he begins to crawl forward. And he is going to use half of his movement to stand back up. And he's going to make it 30 feet closer. No, 20 feet closer, sorry. So he's 40 feet away.
Son of a bitch.
Crom, you would know. Actually, go ahead and make an intelligence check real quick.
That would be a 5.
Question, can I make a check to see why he got back up?
Yes.
And what that noise was?
I'll let you analyze for free. So just make
Yay.
make an intelligence check.
Yes. That is... Give me about a moment. Dirty 20.
So the apparatus that Crom has
I was just about to ask.
brings him back to 1 temporary hit point when he goes down.
Oh wait, so my 11 damage for that.
Your 11 damage did not kill him because he moved out of range of you
I'm
first.
down.
He moved out of range of you first, which is why I subtracted your damage first. Crom's damage would have got him below 0.
Okay.
He fell
okay.
prone as part of falling unconscious. The apparatus immediately brought him back up to 1 temp. He gets up, he crawls forward, and he moves a little bit closer. He is going to rush another...
Does that... Hear me out on this. Does this provoke any opportunity attacks from the Estidkin, who were waiting for Cass to get out of the way?
Jojo's jumping.
I'm gonna roll.
Come on, boys.
Okay, that's an 11. I'll say 3 of them get hits. Or they can get attempts. That is going to be a miss. That is going to be a miss. Hang on 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Hang on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm gonna roll a d10 because one of these people wouldn't be fighting. Okay. As he gets up and he begins to rush forward, you see 2 Estidkin take swings at him with furniture and they miss. The second one tries a tackle and it fails. They fall on the ground. A small figure darts from the side of the room with the pan in hand that Crom had dropped on the ground. And Yensikin slams the pot into Killian's head. You hear a resounding ping! And Killian takes a staggering step forward, shudders, and then falls onto the ground.
Yo, huge pot.
Yensikin looks at the room, raises the pan, and screams, "I will be Hachical!" And yeah, that's the end of the Gore phase.
are we still in initiative?
Just because we're in a critical position, we're going to act in initiative for a little bit longer.
Okay.
So, Cygnus, Eskar, you're both up right now.
From where I'm standing, can I tell if he is still alive?
Make an analyze check.
That's intelligence, right?
Yeah.
It's 21.
Okay. With a 21, you look and you see his hand twitches over the whip that's on the ground.
Okay. Perfect. I immediately, someone grab him! He's gonna get back up, and then I go in the med bay.
I'm working on it. I'm running over. I'm gonna grab him.
Okay. Go ahead and make a contested athletics check.
Contested? Whoa now.
Oh, I got favor. Don't worry. That's a 29.
That beats a 26. The only person on this fucking crew who could probably accomplish this feat.
Literally.
You.
I'm gonna wrap my arms around him,
Mm-hmm.
real tight, lock him in, bring him up to my chest, and then I'm going to,
Statistic.
I guess, make a perception check, look around the room, see where I can restrain him.
Okay.
I am immediately hooking up Castillo to the machines in the med bay, and I'm gonna do everything I can to stabilize her.
Okay.
That's a 15 on that perception.
Okay. Go ahead and make a medicine check. I'll give you favor 1.
Okay.
So with your perception check, Eskar, you look around and you see there are some hoses behind the kitchen station that you could use to maybe tie him up. You're not sure how strong they would be. You look around the room for something to like really restrain him, and in this room there doesn't seem to be anything other than those hoses. Unless you could name something specifically that you might be searching for. Because there aren't any chains. Aren't any chains in here, aren't any ropes.
I got a dirty 20.
Okay.
What are these chairs made of, actually?
Oh, the chairs? They're made out of like a metal and plastic.
Okay. While I'm holding him, would it be at all possible to wrap a steel chair around him? Like bend it around him?
You could take one of the legs and try to like bend it around him.
Yeah.
Okay. That bending steel, in the way that you're describing,
Yeah.
is...
I mean, like, bending it around.
I know what you're talking about. I'm going to say that is a DC... Let's call it the first DC 30 athletics check.
Okay.
Did you
I think
use my
that's a higher
potent
DC than
aptitude?
when no, I have not yet.
That's a harder DC than when you what?
When I lifted that pipe, that massive steel pipe.
It's a different kind of strength. You're using just your upper
It's
body.
different, yeah.
You're not using your legs at all, which are the stronger muscles.
Yeah. What is your potent aptitude? What is that?
D6.
D6?
Yes.
Alright. Holy shit. I actually don't even... Let's see how high I can get. Alright,
No way. No way.
Yeah, that's a 36.
What?
With a 36.
26 plus 10.
Why do I... Okay,
You could have
so...
done 35 and he still would have beat it.
I could have, yeah. I didn't want to be mean. I was like, he's done crazy shit. This seems like a DC 30. You've cleared the DC 30 with ease. You take the leg of this chair, and you can feel your body swell with strength and size as your people witness you take down this giant. Take the bar. It screams as you wrap it around his arms, pinning them behind his back. You see his hand clenches tightly to the whip, but he will not be able to use that weapon effectively from this position. He is also grappled and prone, and you have successfully restrained him.
I think Escar might be the strongest D&D character I've ever seen.
He's the strongest guy in the fucking galaxy right now. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. So after bending this steel around, I'm going to carry him with. I think I can.
Throw him over your shoulder like a potato sack.
Yeah, basically. If he's unconscious, is he like? I mean, I know I had to contest the grapple earlier, but was he actually conscious?
I'm going to say... Because I'm just going to give this to you. Because you had to contest the grapple, you understand that somehow he's still awake. And he was resisting your attempts to bind him, basically. He was unable to move because the time... The period in which he was brought down twice was so fast. He lost a turn. Pretty much.
Well... We have a free object.
You have a free object interaction. Yeah, everyone does.
Okay, can I use that to take us home?
Make a... Damn it. You know what kind of check this is going to be.
My back? My back.
It's more so that the effort is still there. You know what? I'm going to have you roll just for fun. It's a DC 20 might check. You can use your athletics. So I don't think it might not be possible for you to fail. Unless you roll a natural 1, right?
If I roll 9 or lower, I will not be able to fail.
So it's a
But
50-50
also,
chance.
I am. So if we're still in initiative, I'm still raging, so I still have.
You still have favor. Have you been keeping track of how many
19 on
rounds?
the die.
Have you
I rolled
been-
19 on the die.
Yeah, well, you do it. But first, have you been keeping track of your rage rounds?
Oh crap! I didn't make a counter last session. I don't even know how many rounds it's in.
Just burn another use of rage real quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good, sir.
And then remember, it's 6 rounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
6 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
6 of my rounds or 6 of
6 of your rounds. No, yeah.
my rounds?
So on your phase, if it's the 7th phase, your rage is over. Your rage lasts for 7 of your phases. It's technically 7 full rounds because it circles all the way back.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, but we're not going off like beginning of the round. We're going off of your phase, like relative to your character.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So in total, I got
34. Okay, so yeah, you do it. So you grab the helmet. You begin to rip it off. And you feel a lot of resistance. And you hear Killian scream in agony. And you hear a sickening sound as you rip the helmet off. And you see the inside of it is covered with flesh, and the body underneath doesn't really resemble a face anymore. It looks like he has been skinned alive. You see the muscle, you see glint of bone, you see his teeth, and you see tattered lips. Purple blood oozes from his wounds, covers him, and you see his eyes flicker around the room, almost unable to look away from the direction that Cygnus had rushed for more than a second.
Well, that's a lot of shit. That's a lot. I'll just leave him up against the wall.
Yeah. The helmet is icy cold to the touch. You hear him growl right before Cygnus's turn because she was doing something. And he says, "You mentioned my wife and my children. I do everything for them. It's not something you would understand. But if I have to, I will slaughter every last one of you to make sure that they stay safe."
So you gotta do understand that I made that same vow. I'm looking for my family, not protecting them. But I've actually found family. They're not pissed here with me. And you are threatening that right now.
There's no place for family on the battlefield. Get in the game, soldier! This isn't something you can stop. And he begins to struggle against the binds. Cygnus,
Yes.
what was your medicine check again?
Dirty 20.
Okay. You see Castillo's vitals are struggling, but they're almost leveled out. With this machine and that medicine check, I'm going to say you can stabilize Castillo. And in addition to that, you notice something is a little off with the machine that is supposed to be monitoring her brain activity.
Okay.
You can make another investigation check if you want to look deeper into that.
It's another dirty 20.
Okay. You see that there is an impulse that spikes every once in a while, and whenever it does, the brain activity goes from being stable to dropping.
You said there's a spike and then it drops?
Yes, like if she would, like she almost wakes up, and then the spike happens, and it brings her back down.
Is everything else normal besides that?
Everything else looks like it is now stable.
Okay. So, other than this happening, she should be able to wake up now.
That is correct.
Okay. Then I'm gonna hold her hand and just be like, Castillo? Yeah, like shake it a little bit. Castillo, can you hear me? Can you wake up? You know, that sort of stuff. Does anything happen?
Castillo, make a perception check.
Okay. Is touch allowed for this, or is this sound-based?
This is touch-based. You're being shaken.
Fuck, she can't hear me anyway, so I don't know why I'm talking to her.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Dadgummit!
She can't hear you.
Yeah. I'm allowing it because
ADHD
you
versus disabilities.
recognize the touch.
8.
With an 8, Castillo, you feel like you are in static. There is a noise and interference. You feel like your eyes might flutter open at any given second, and then something shocks you. A jolt down your spine. And you do hear a voice in the distance. It doesn't come from sickness.
Mm-hmm.
You hear, why? Why do you resist? This is only natural. This is the way things always have been. Come back to the garden. Release yourself from this struggle, this burden of living. You know what you are. Don't fool yourself into making this harder than it has to be.
Within this space, can I try to respond?
Yeah.
What garden?
When you say garden, you see a massive, almost like a mixture between a Venus flytrap and a lotus. You see a bunch of petals rimmed with teeth. The entire plant appears to be made out of something not organic, something blue with white lines transmitting some sort of energy throughout its body. It runs throughout a massive, almost cave-like structure. In the distance you hear thunder striking the ground, the surface of this cavern you stand in. In this cavern, you see a figure, no, 2 figures, hanging from this plant. Inside of 2 separate mouths, 2 lotuses that have wrapped themselves around them, their bodies pierced with what looks like a massive thorn. From one, you see white hair dangling, a white corpse, drained of color. And on the other, you see a figure clad in black, a tattered lab coat hanging, dark as well, and a helmet that seems broken, almost shattered. Arms covered in strange devices that look like boxes.
Do I recognize either of the figures as they flash before me?
Make an intelligence saving throw. You don't recognize the figures. Not really. They're just bodies hanging. But you do feel a call. A yearning. You feel in this moment that it is your destiny to return to this place. And here it is. Close. You just need to walk closer.
Okay.
Do you?
Yeah.
The spike gets stronger, Cygnus, and you see the brain activity drops to 0 for a second.
Okay. Because I know that she's stable.
Castillo is no longer stable.
No longer stable. Okay. This might be a long shot, but do we have those like electric things you use for like CPR? Defibrillator.
I think we established that with you at
Yeah.
some point.
You have some.
Can I use those?
Well, can I meta a little bit?
Can you meta?
Yeah.
You can have whatever discussions you would like.
Give Megan some advice.
Give me some advice, okay?
So all you've been doing so far is watching Castillo's brain activity.
Right.
If the brain activity flatline first before the heart, I don't think jump starting the heart would be much. That's just KLC.
It's
Yeah.
not. I know. I know. Would electricity not, I don't know, have an effect on the brain?
I mean, it would if you put it
Like, not like that.
electroshock.
You know what? I will let you make a... We'll call this... Let's have you do a couple rules here. First, make an intelligence check to see if you would have the knowledge capable of knowing how to do this, of remembering in the first place. You're going to make 2 checks.
Okay.
If you
Okay.
fail the first intellect check, if you fail the first intellect check, then I'm going to say the next check is going to be instinct based instead. If you succeed the
Okay.
first intellect check, you may make another intellect check to see if you would remember what this does
Gotcha.
to the body.
You were about to electroshock therapy, Castillo. This is crazy.
Nat 1.
Okay.
Oh.
Now I want you to make an instinct check.
Terrible. That's a 16.
So, with a 16. Shocking the body could have an effect that might wake them up from whatever this is. There is a possibility in the very back of your mind that if you do this and you don't do it really well, you could end up doing more damage than harm. More damage than good. More harm than good.
Okay. Okay. Could I don't know. Do some sort of check to see if I could think of any other options by looking at stuff around the room?
I will let you make...
Can I use space Google?
What is wrong with my friend?
Do you want to spend the rest of your turn looking for a suggestion?
No. Well,
Because you've done a lot of thinking. And I think that thinking has probably dipped into the 10 seconds you have per round to like do something.
Can I offer my advice?
What's your advice, Grob?
Adrenaline? Okay, like an EpiPen.
Do we have any?
No. I rolled for
Oh,
it.
okay.
Oh.
You haven't stocked on
Take it
any.
straight from the
You haven't stocked on any specific medical supplies the entire campaign. All you've done is replace your air for suits, and you have restored the functioning of this like medical bay, which is what gives you favor 1 on medicine checks made within the area, and then it also allows you kind of meta monitor people and their vitals.
Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is, because I'm still touching Castillo, I'm just gonna start shaking her as I'm thinking of other things.
Okay.
That I think. That's what I'm gonna do. That's the end of my turn. I'm gonna try and shake her awake.
You've seen something like this before. When Castillo died the first time, there was similar brain activity. Before you managed to bring her back with a blood transfusion. The problem is not the same for what caused this to happen, but whatever is happening has happened before.
Right.
You have met the conditions for something going on, if that makes sense.
Yes. Okay.
And I'll let you know, this problem is not entirely physical.
Right.
And a spike like that doesn't happen within the body normally.
Okay. Can I, as my last thing, can I just call for Crom?
Yeah.
That's it.
Crumb, you hear a desperate cry for help.
I guess a free action.
It is.
You're right.
That's right. Okay. That looks like it's going to be the end of the slow phase, beginning of the quick phase, which is Crom and Castillo.
I guess I'm going over to Cygnus, seeing as Killian's all tied up neatly. Before I actually go in the room, I'm gonna look to Escar and say, try and get the vest off of him, or whatever's pumping that into his blood.
That's correct.
Yeah, okay. Then I'm gonna go into the other room.
Who is the peaceful Eston? I don't have his name.
Nicus.
Fennecis.
Pennicus.
Yeah, because it's like Penikin. Yeah, Penikin.
It's like penis.
That's where his name came from. This is not a joke.
Penikin?
That's where his name came from, was penis.
Yeah.
Oh.
Somebody made a penis joke, and I was like, they were like, "What? Name someone after penis or something," and I was like, "Okay," and I named him Pennicus. But then Pennicus ended up sounding like a actual good Latin name, and I was like, "Damn."
Okay. As talking is just anything.
Yeah. Keep
Oh.
it, tight on the words, if you're gonna say something.
Yeah.
But technically, I'm pretty lenient with it. Yeah, it's just free.
Okay. I tell Penikus to heat up.
To heat up what?
The pain. Like skin.
Okay.
We're in
So,
the mess room.
sure. So he goes over. I'm gonna roll to see if he understands what you're talking about, because I don't think he's done any cooking.
Oh, I thought he has. Like, he expressed interest when his deal was.
He expressed enough that I
Yeah.
will roll for it. Okay, that's high enough. Yeah, I'll say he watched someone turn on the stovetop before, so he runs over there. He grabs he takes the pan from Yinsikin, and she goes, "That's mine!" And he just like, he's like, "Move, child! I am on a mission from our true Hachikal." He shoves the kid out of the way, and he steals her weapon. He runs over to the stove, and he just like starts heating it up.
Okay.
It's like, I'm doing something.
So I'm in the med bay now.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do? You're muted.
Yeah, I realized. Hey, you remember last time when Castillo almost died and you did like the blood transfusion thing? Do you think that would work again? Are you smart at this stuff? Because I don't know what to
That
do.
was you. You did the blood transfusion.
No, I was the patient. You helped me set it up. You were literally in here and you helped me do it. Unless I'm fucking tweaking. I swear you were there for it.
I
So
was,
Caleb
but I.
also- when you're talking about the adrenaline thing, were you talking about your revive pack?
Well, no. When I suggested the adrenaline, it's just because that's what I think would work better.
I thought you were talking about your little revive.
No.
I mean,
was
you're
just saying
welcome to
adrenaline
do
in
that.
general.
I'm just like, hey,
His harness?
Yeah.
His harness has got a chemical cocktail in there
Yeah.
that basically does the same thing but better.
Yeah,
That's
but
what you're
when
referring
When
to.
I was suggesting the adrenaline thing, that was just in general.
Yeah.
Just like, shoot the shit.
You don't have anything specific like adrenaline on the ship. Okay, so currently, Crom, you're in the room. Are you doing anything? Are you holding your turn? Your actions?
Cygnus is freaking out.
Listen, Cygnus. Yes, I may have helped that one time, but I
Okay.
am not the best person for this.
Okay, well, that's not fucking helpful. Do you have any ideas? Do you have any ideas on how to help? Cause I can do the blood thing in a second. I just gotta stop.
Okay, so I'm assuming you explaining the situation with Castillo to me.
That's what I'm doing in my
Okay.
haste.
I don't want to like metagame this or anything, but now that Kale brought it up, I kind of want to slap it on her.
Your harness?
Yes.
I
But
mean, you thought of adrenaline. It would be an easy connection.
So it's gonna, in order to take this off, it's gonna accrue fatigue.
Okay.
Okay. And then to try and wrap it around Castillo, it's gonna be another fatigue.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I'm gonna need you to, in order to fix this properly in a very short amount of time, and to turn it on, because it needs to be active. Because it needs to calibrate to the body so that it knows what dead is, right? Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
Okay. 10.
I'll say that's good enough that you can slip the harness on
Okay.
and you can activate it.
Okay.
So you hear a ksh, and you watch as one of your vials is emptied out.
Yes.
You watch Castillo's eyes flutter open, and then close, and then flutter open, and then close, and then flutter open, and then close. And now that her body is functional, the only thing stopping her from making a full recovery here is whatever is influencing her brain activity, which does not change. Castillo, you are beamed with flashes of the medbay, of sickness over you, of crime over you, of something like fire coursing through your veins. You feel your heart is pumping faster than it ever has. You feel the physical stress on your body of the wounds that you have received, all that damage that has accumulated, is pressing down on you like an overwhelming force across your body. You feel waves of pain every time you wake up, and you feel something switch that light back off over and over and over again, and every time you find yourself standing in that place in front of that strange plant pulsing with blue energy. Go ahead and make an intelligence save.
Okay. It's another 4.
Okay. Now you're not just in a garden. You're on a table. Cold. Bound. You feel your body is slick with something. Like you're covered in a layer of something that's like jelly, like gel-like or like slime. And you see blinding lights more intense than that of your medbay bearing down on you. You hear voices and shuffling. Why are we losing her? What is happening? And I hate to do this to you, but you hear another voice. Child. Strange we should meet again. So soon. And you feel all of those other things are still happening, but the static is quieter. And those flashes, you can see through them almost to something else. You see a figure bright, like the sun. And you feel yourself in the presence of Asna once more. Why are you here again? It feels like we meet quite often.
Just a surprise.
And you say that every time. What do you want now? What did you say?
Had I not forsaken you?
You have. And yet you are here.
Did you change your audio settings or anything?
Because there's just
Oh, it's okay. my door.
I'll just. Give me a second. We'll do that.
What are you?
I don't know how to answer that.
I'm beginning to wonder if you ever will.
Am I not a theorem?
You were not. And every time I disown you, you come crawling back. I'm no fool, child. I will do you no favors. Favors are for my true family.
It doesn't make any sense.
In you I sense no love,
No.
only
No.
fear.
I was born to your people. I carry your mass all the same.
What you carry sickens me.
Your spark, it is in me.
Perhaps once. Now you are a vessel of something else.
Then why am I here?
Did you think perhaps my answer would change? Is that why you have come back? Why you keep
No.
coming back?
I don't know. I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask to be here. I didn't ask to be one of your children. I didn't ask to be born. I didn't ask for this fire. For this connection.
This is no connection. Tell me, child,
You? No.
do you love me? You feel the light grow even warmer, almost hot.
Is that your condition?
My condition for what?
Acceptance.
All of my children love me. It is only natural. So then tell me, do you love me?
Yes.
Are you lying or telling the truth?
I think Castillo believes that she is.
Telling the truth?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and roll persuasion. I helped you last time. In exchange, you agreed to abandon our family. Does that Does that sound like something a loving child would do? I share my attention with all of my children. The light grows warmer. It is now very hot. It begins to burn her skin. I share my love with all of you. The light begins to scorch your skin. And all I ask is that you love me back. Actions, Castillo, those speak louder than words. I sense no love in your actions. I sense no praise, no affection. I don't even sense a soul from you anymore. You cannot deceive me. But I can tell you at least believe what you're saying is true. And for that, I am grateful. For that, if you'd like, I can bring you a peaceful end this time. It would seem your chosen family don't realize what is wrong with you.
Do you?
Always.
Tell me, grant me some insight.
Did you think that man was sent here with only knives, that he could only lash? Do you think Harp would be so foolish as to send a mere soldier? He too is a vessel of a different kind, a messenger. And the message he carries to you is that you must die. It seems no one has bothered to search any deeper than the surface. In this, he has succeeded. The interference grows stronger the longer you are exposed. Should you remain close for any longer, I'm afraid there's nothing they can do. If they can't help you in the next, 10 seconds, I'm afraid you only have two options. You can go peacefully, or you can go very, very painfully.
So either way, it is the end.
That depends on those you have placed your real love in. Let us see if they are greater than I, after all. We are going to begin our final round of combat. So, I'm going to allow us to start in the quick phase again. Crom, you're going to get another turn. You may take that now.
Should I make another save?
The saves were a condition I needed to meet for something else. I'm sorry, but they no longer matter right now.
Okay.
Complain about this at all. Like we went slow.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no. Slow. And then skipping.
So instead of giving you until the end of the current round, I'm giving you another full round, starting with quick phase. So I'm giving all of you another turn, including Crom. If we were to just continue, if you want, Crom's turn has been done already.
Okay.
He attached the harness. We are going to basically skip over Gore. It's just basically ship turns at this point.
Yeah.
Unless you release Killian for some reason. He's currently restrained.
Ah, hell no.
Okay.
Hell
Okay.
Yeah.
The most Killian could do right now is run away, or run into the room and try to like stomp on Castillo's head or something.
He's got the run.
Which I'm not lying. I'll tell you the truth. It's probably what he would do if you let go of him right now. Just to.
Okay, well,
You guys have one round to figure out what's going on to try and stop it.
I don't see anything, any reason Crom could help right now. In the current situation.
I don't need you guys to go in order necessarily. You can go in whatever
Can I
order
go
you'd
in
like.
order?
Nope.
Okay, cool.
I wanna go
I've
over.
been cooking up something, and I'm about to
Okay.
cook something. So,
Mm-hmm.
get that pan nice and hot.
Yes, it is currently heating up quite nicely. 10 seconds on the grill is not a lot of time, but it is uncomfortably warm.
That's hot enough, I suppose. And I will actually. I'm gonna grab Killian.
Okay.
Now you're gonna tell me exactly why you're here, why you're stealing. Or I'm gonna show you a trick that I learned. You see, there's a fella there, real big, real mean. But everybody liked him. We called him Chef. There's one unlucky son of a bitch that pissed him off and he showed him. But his cooking was. We're about to see how good you smell. And I'm going to lift him up,
Mm-hmm.
place him over the stove, like his head. Now you're gonna tell me. Now I want to roll intimidation.
You can roll intimidation with favor 1 if you'd like, because that is some damn
Some
good.
villain shit.
Yeah. And I know this. Killian knows you're being honest, is why you have the favor. He doesn't need to roll insight or anything like that.
That's a 21.
Okay. So you see Killian looks at the stove beneath his face, and you can see the blood dripping down his chin as his flesh slowly begins to regrow around his face. Begins to harden as it is being cooked and scab, and he sort of like winces in pain as that's happening. He says, "I told you. You can't run from this."
Is that all you got, sir?
He looks at the fire.
Is that all you're able to muster up?
I'm here. My mission's over.
Well, I ain't over with you. You're gonna tell me everything. Right here now. I grab the saucer.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't tell me everything, I'm gonna be eating good.
I'm gonna make a roll really quick.
Holy shit!
Ooh, you're scary. One scary motherfucker. But let me tell you something, kid. I'm scared of her way more than I'm afraid of you. Like I said, his eyes flick over to you, and he gives a little wink. I'm here. That means my job is done.
Okay, you saying that? Okay, I already know what's happening, right? But you saying that really clicked it in for me, so can I make an intelligence save? That's...
You can. The intimidation, based on everything you did, was a fatigue.
Okay.
So you're a fatigue down. And then whatever check you're about to do is going to be another fatigue.
Okay.
And I need you to tell me what you're rolling for one more time.
I guess it more so be insight.
Okay. You may roll insight.
Oh, just went away. Still, that's going to be a 23.
Okay. With the 23, you look into this man's eyes, and you see a glimmer of the Killian everyone's been telling you about. He has been trying to tell you for the last few rounds of combat what's been going on. And it looks like what he said was a hint as to how you could fix this, but he cannot tell you directly how to stop this from happening. What he just said is going to be the key to solving this encounter one way or another.
Yeah.
That's about as much as I can tell you from what he said alone. Is that was a hint. Probably the best hint he could have given you, without explicitly telling you what was going on. I'll also say with that insight check, you see that he's beginning to heal. Now, it looks like the harness is a superior. I'll just give you this. Looks like the harness is a superior version of the one that Crom wears, which means it looks like it automatically cycles through the canisters instead of manually replacing them.
Oh, shit.
You know that Crom's can hold one. You don't know how many this guy has chained up. But that is the reason he is still conscious. That, and the fact that he is clearly regenerating. You see the purple blood. You recognize it. Whatever was done to Scratch was probably done to this guy as well. And it is stopping him from dying. While you're thinking, as the flesh begins to close over his face, you see not all of it is perfect. You see every time he heals, a little bit of scar tissue. A little bit of scar tissue makes it through. And he cannot make a perfect recovery. He's getting more and more disfigured.
That he's not gonna take this.
He stopped trying to take Castillo away when you guys brought her back to the ship. Because the options were like let him leave.
Definitely do this.
Yeah.
You can say that. Escar's been wanting to do this, so I think he's gonna take a shot now.
Well, if you say you're done and that's all you're gonna keep saying, well, then I'll guess I'll take this to go and I'll bring him up.
I'll pick him up and I'll start walking out the ship.
You can make it a number of feet equal to whatever your movement speed is.
Okay. I can rush 80 feet.
That's enough to get to the ladder from where you are, go down the ladder, and then maybe make it like 10 feet away from the ladder. To get through the difficult
Can I just
terrain.
drop down the ladder? And I can just jump over the difficult.
Yeah, why not? So you jump over the difficult
I got-
terrain, you
I got
fall. Yeah?
I got 40 feet.
Okay.
And that's
You
just
ca-
vertical.
If you're dropping down the ladder, holding on to Killian, I'm going to need you to make an acrobatics check to not fall prone.
Acrobatics.
Because that's what ladders are for. Is so that you don't fuck up the descent.
Alright. 15.
Good enough.
Oh. Okay. As I'm carrying.
You can make it to like the edge of the loading bay, which is currently closed.
Yeah, as I'm walking out and I drop down I'm on the shoulders.
Yeah.
Yeah, walking forward. Well, I was more in the mood for crit leg, but you have no idea how badly I want to see what happens if somebody gets thrown into space. So let's check that out.
What?
I'm gonna throw out to the void of space.
Your ship is docked.
Yeah, I'm gonna find a way. Asgard don't know.
Okay, so. Okay. Okay, so you begin. I assume you'll use your object direction to start lowering that door. Okay. I'll say at the end of this round the door will be open and you can leave that way, and then you've got him restrained. Okay.
Did he say anything about that?
As you're walking, he kind of eyeballs you a little bit, and I'll roll to see if he throws another bone. You are dumber than you look, and that's saying something.
I think you'd be better eating.
I've been eating, kid.
Line up for the stop.
I know now's not the appropriate time for storytelling, but I just so happened to eat my way out of that thing. So that's cool.
Let's go with that.
I'm sorry for your loss. She seemed like a good kid. Oh, well, yeah, I guess she's not a kid, because those astrals are pretty... Well, they're pretty, but they're pretty old. Older than they look, I imagine. Who knows? Maybe she had a fulfilling life. Gave you everything I could.
Talking about fighting me, you gave hardly a shit, actually. Against me, anyhow. Or are you saying that Castillo is dead? Because last I saw him, she was probably dead. He can't be dead.
He looks down a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, she's gone.
When you look down,
You are out of actions, but I'll let you make a perception check. And I'll tell you what that was after one more turn. Who's going next?
In that case, I would like to
they ever
follow
the sizzling cooking downstairs?
They probably smelled something burning.
I would like to follow Escar.
Okay, so that's your full movement plus another full move.
Yeah, so I can minor action dash, and then, which gets me 90 feet.
90 feet's about where he is. You can go down the ladder safely as well.
Okay.
You see he's standing there. Killian's over his shoulder. And the door is currently being lowered to go out into the docking bay.
Whenever we get out there, I say we set him down and start kicking his ass.
Well, I've already beat him down quite a bit.
I don't care. He's still alive, isn't he?
Well, he's got one of them things that keeps you up.
I'm sure if I hit him enough, he'll stop moving.
That music is evil.
I also got 19 on that perception.
Okay. 19 on perception, you see he's looking down at something on his belt. Looks like it's underneath his cloak. Like he kind of raised his leg a little bit, looked underneath.
Hey, Crom, since you're here, you want to check out what he's darting his eye at? I'm kind of holding him, I can't really see it.
I would like to check what he was looking at.
Alright, you can lift the cloak over that area, and you see on his belt there is sort of like a box attachment that is smooth, and you see over it are a few lights that look like they are different colors. One's yellow, one is orange, and then the other is red. And it looks like the yellow, orange, and red lights are all on. And you hear like a faint buzzing emanating from that area if you really lean in. It's like attached to his belt. It's part of his suit.
What is this?
Oh, sorry. And then yeah, next to it you see a bunch of like metal spikes that he was using. He was chucking at people, and you see some grenades and other weapons he didn't use. It's a job well done. unfortunately.
Hey, Escort, take that off this thing so I can see it. Wait, no, Crom. Wait, no, Escort, wait. Crom, take that thing off. I want to see it.
Like I said, dumber than you look.
I take it off to show the Escar.
Okay, make a might check to try and pull it off.
Okay.
Would I be giving him any favor?
No. No. What'd you get?
If you
I
do I
don't.
get favor from this?
With all of it.
You do not get favor from this, no.
Okay. 12.
With a 12, you pull on it and you feel something break. But the lights don't go out, and you can't quite get it away from the belt. You've got it like half off, basically. Another attempt of like lower than 15 would rip it off completely. An attempt of 15 would have gotten it off immediately. You are holding it, and you see that your hair on your hand stands up a little bit from the static.
Is this what you use to affect Castillo?
Effect. Wait, he was saying something about Castillo being dead. Is Castillo alright up there?
It's not good.
Crob, do you have any more actions?
I think I have one more.
Should have used one.
Yeah.
And another one. Attempt.
Well, the rush was a minor action.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
have
the
one
rush was
action.
minor action.
Yeah.
But he used 2 rushes.
Oh, he used 2?
Am I wrong?
You said I got there with 90 feet, so
I did say you got
Okay.
there with 90 feet.
Okay, so you have 2 more things.
Oh, yeah.
2 more.
Mm-hmm.
You should, yeah.
Have you been working your fatigue?
Well, cause I went down, so I just walked down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then I checked his belt to see what he was doing. Then I did the check to try to get it off.
Yeah, the check to try and get it off was accrue to fatigue.
Okay, so I do have 2 points.
What do you have a point from otherwise?
He rushed as a minor
No, I'm saying
action.
like I have 2 extra. I got
Oh,
2 extra.
oh. It accrues fatigue as a minor action?
No, he used his minor action to rush.
Okay, I got it. I'm down.
Minor
Sorry.
actions don't use fatigue, that's the point.
That's, yes,
I-
okay. That's what I was gonna say.
I think
I'm good now.
I wanna break it.
You want to try and break it?
I'm gonna try and crush it.
Okay. Make another, say, athletics check.
Athletics. That is a dirty. No. 19.
Okay, with a 19, you take it, you put it between, like, your forearm and your bicep, and you try to crush it like this with your one arm. Or you can put it between your thighs and try to crush it that way.
No, I put it between my bicep.
Either
Did
way,
he pull it off?
no. So,
Oh.
the harder you push on it, you can feel it maybe like warp a little, but you're not exerting enough force to actually break this thing. now with a 19.
Okay. In that case, he's got grenades on his belt, right?
Yeah.
Are they close to the thing?
They're on his body.
Could you, I don't know, shove a spike in it or something besides a
look at
grenade?
Escar and I say, I think it's fireworks time. And I wanna release one of the pins and throw him.
So I just hear like a little. I'm just like.
So priming the grenade is a minor action, which you can't do, so you have to spend a fatigue on it.
I do have a minor action still. I haven't used it.
So, sure, we'll say this. Escar primes a grenade. Escar primes a grenade. This music is no longer accurate. I'm gonna pause it. This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen. So, Escar, fucking hell. Escar primes a grenade. He reaches over. He pulls the pin, right? And then, Karam, what do you do?
Is the bay door like lowered enough to where I can toss him out?
With a good enough athletics check, sure. But it's gonna be a hard haul. This guy weighs
Can I do
a lot.
favor since Escar's also holding him?
Escar doesn't have any actions to assist you with.
Dang it. Okay.
So you've already pulled the pin on the grenade.
Yes. This is either gonna.
Assuming Kale fully consents to that as his minor action.
Escar thinks it's firework time.
Escar looks at you and he just like Terminator nods and just pulls the pin on the grenade.
Oh god.
You're gonna kill all of us.
I might.
Not
I
only is
just
Castillo
might.
definitely gonna die, but the rest of us are gonna die. If we have a TPK from you pulling a grenade in the dadgum ship, I'm never playing with you again.
Hang on.
I wouldn't
There
say it's
are
our fault. We are the dumbest characters in the party.
I know. I know.
Intelligence-based thing that needs to be done right now. There's only so much Escar can do.
Oh, I know. And it's so in character. It's so in character that it fucking hurts me.
Okay, so here's the deal, guys. There are 4 types of grenades on his belt. Go ahead and roll a d4 to see what pin you'd pulled. It's gonna be Escar rolling. No, not you. You didn't do it.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, hey, which d4 should I use? Should I use this one or should I use this one?
Use a spiky one.
We're stalling.
I got a 1.
What theory crafting?
You got a 1? Okay. You pull the pin, and I'll let you know what grenade that is as soon as it goes off.
Okay, cool. I can't wait for the fireworks. It's gonna be so fun. I really like the ones that are like.
Sam, I'm so sorry. So sorry this is happening right now.
It's fine. I'm having a great time.
Okay. So, fireworks time. You
What's your favorite?
just make the athletics check, Dawson.
Okay.
It's like a. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a DC. If I were to set the DC for real, I think you would be incapable of doing it. If I'm being honest with you, because I'm thinking DC 25, which you can't meet. Is that correct?
An athletics check?
Can you meet that with an athletics check?
Yep.
DC 25 to chuck this, like, 600-pound knight in fully clad armor with a vest full of equipment and a heavy cloak on his back through a slit out a opening door to outside the ship, enough that the door will shield you by the time the grenade goes off.
I do have a little bit of a point to make. I don't want to push it.
Okay.
But he's already up on my shoulder, so Ron doesn't have to lift him and then throw him. all he has to do is basically just grab him off my shoulder and just like yank him off.
Okay, I won't give you disfavor then.
Okay.
This is still, that's an insane throw for someone who's not you to make, Kale. I'll put it that way. If it was Escar, I would be like, DC doesn't even matter at this point. Could probably do it. But it's like, in this instance, we're also talking about a guy with one arm who's trying to do this.
Yes.
So, I'll say, sure, that cancels out the disfavor he would get from making a coordinated move, missing a limb. What did you get for your roll?
I rolled a natural 20. For a total of 27.
No way! No way!
For a total of what?
27.
You,
There's no fucking way.
with one arm, spring. Your body's like a spring. You go all the way down and you single-handedly stretch every muscle in your body to its fullest extent. Launch Killian. As he says, "That wasn't a very good idea!" And he gets shoved outside of the door. And that grenade will go off at the end of the round.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Okay.
I saw that in a movie once.
He goes, "Oh, you pulled the..." And you'll find out what grenade he pulled at the end of the round.
Ah!
Are you still holding onto the device? When you threw him, did you hold onto the device?
No, because I was pulling the pin to blow up the device.
No, I pulled the pin.
I'm talking about the device
but-
that you tried to crush.
Yeah, but that was my plan, was to blow up the device that I was trying to crush.
Okay, so it's going with him. Got it.
Yes.
So, whose turn? Cygnus, I think that's just you.
I think it's
Me.
just Ignis.
It's
I think the guys are
Holy
done.
shit.
I think the boys have taken their turns, and it went just about somehow worse than I thought it was going to go. No, that was really good. That was
I
a
love our boys.
that was a fantastic series of 6 actions. Cygnus, you hold the body in your arms. You hear "Hasta la vista, baby" coming from downstairs, and the sound of something hitting the ground outside the ship. The bay doors have been opened. You hear them screaming. You hear Pedro barking from the other room. You can't tell what he's saying. You hear him sprint from the captain's quarters, go down the ladder. And
God.
you hold Castillo's body in your arms. You hear,
I don't
Yin-
know where to go from this.
yeah, Yinsakin goes, "Hasta la vista, baby!"
In words I can't comprehend.
Well, she tries to say it in like a broken comment.
God.
Good lord.
I'll run the vida, baby.
Hasta la vista, baby!
Oh, yes.
Okay. For clarification, now that they've thrown him off the ship, is Castillo still having a fucking seizure right now?
Castillo's condition is progressively getting worse.
Okay. That's what I was fucking worried about.
You have a feeling that at the end of
Yeah.
this round, if this problem isn't solved,
Yeah,
there's a character that could die here.
yeah. Can I make a check? Can I make an intelligence check, investigation, whatever? I don't know what to do. I've been thinking this whole time.
Accrue fatigue. In order for me to give you the answer to what's happening, you need to roll really good. I'll say that. If that's what you want to spend an action on.
Yeah, I want to try. That's a 15.
With a 15, you can tell that something isn't right. And that's about it. There's something's wrong. Something is trying to shut her brain off. She begins
Still
to.
got communicators, yeah.
You still have communicators. She's foaming at the mouth. I'd say at this point, tears are probably streaming down her face, and there's like snot coming down as well.
Right. Yeah. Can I? The only thing I can think to do is the blood transfusion. I don't think that's gonna help, but can I do that?
I'll tell you.
You'll tell me.
With an intellect check of 15, a blood transfusion is not going to fix whatever is happening.
I know. Oh gosh.
Hey, Cygnus,
What do you want?
I think we solved the problem. So I was gonna cook them and eat them, but then I was gonna throw them out into the void, space, whatever. And then Croc came over. Croc was like, "Hey," said something to him, and then he looked over at a weird thing on his belt, and then Crom looked at it, and then he said it was firework time. So I pulled the
Okay,
thing on
sure.
his belt,
Castillo's crying blood right now.
and
Yeah.
Crom threw him out of I don't know what for. I thought we were gonna see pretty fireworks, but
And that's your turn. I'm just kidding.
it's alright. Yeah.
You hit your word limit.
We'll say you're talking as you're doing it. You're like just narrating.
Yeah.
Nothing I do here is gonna help. So
Well, Escar told you that.
how? Yes, you told me about the situation. So that tells me I'm losing my shit right now. Sorry. It's something with the box. Yes, it's something with the box. Can let me see something. Because I don't think I can use it. Wait, can I hold on? Wait a second. Let me see something. Because I might have. Oh gosh, I'm shitting bricks right now. Let me see something. That doesn't help me. Motherfucker, if only I wasn't out of tech points. Okay, if I still have my jetpack equipped. Okay. Leave me the fuck alone. Is there a way I could fuck with it that I could like supercharge it, I guess, to give me enough movement to get to Killian without using 2 rush actions?
Carrying Castillo?
No.
You're just trying to rush?
I'm trying to use my jetpack to fly down to where Killian's at.
40 feet will get you out of the med bay and about a little over halfway through the mess hall. Rushing will get you through the mess hall, over the difficult terrain, down the stairs. And I'll say that'll be within like 10, 20 feet of where Crom and Killian are. Or where, yeah, Crom, Killian, no, sorry, where Crom and Eskar are. Eskar are.
Hmm.
Really just leave it,
I. Because if I can't get down to that thing, I'm not leaving. If I can't get to him without using my last 2 fatigue, then I'm not gonna do that. Which is why I asked.
So, Void Steel.
Mm-hmm.
What you tell me.
Yeah.
What properties of that does
Cygnus would be, I'd say, familiar with most of the properties of Void Steel. You know that Void Steel is difficult to handle. It's widely considered impossible to shape like this unless you have a Voidsmith. There are few things hot enough that would be able to melt this material. You'd basically be working with a furnace that can get to the temperature of like a star. Properties is extremely durable, a little more so than traditional steel. Its resistance to shattering is just due to how it absorbs impact. And yeah, I think for the most part, you would just know that and the fact that it's resistant to heat. It's basically immune to any fire damage that's not, you know, a dwarf star.
Why are you asking, Kill?
Well, because what I'm trying to say is, I'm quite into D&D a little bit, but a lot of spells cannot pierce lead.
Mm-hmm.
And so if Void Steel would have that kind of property to it, where machines can't pass through it. Yeah.
You would know that this armor... Void Steel on its own does not do that. It would need a special coating.
What is that sort of special code?
You did.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, because none of my fire and like magic stuff is getting through it.
I have an idea, but I don't know if I'll be able to do it.
Try it.
I'd have to leave you, but I'll do it. Because I know, because you've explained the situation to me so far, so I know about the box. I know the connection's there.
That's probably
Right.
what I told you that he took off.
Yes.
I'll say from the
No,
exchange earlier where you tried to heat the helmet up, you realized... I'll let you realize now, if it was just Void Steel, it would give him like resistance to fire damage. Full immunity is from something else.
But his armor has a special coating. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to the kitchen. I'm gonna grab his helmet. Not kitchen, the mess hall, whatever. Same thing. I'm gonna grab his helmet. Right.
I agree.
I'm grabbing it. And then I will use I will use... If I rush a second time, can I get out of the ship?
I'll allow it.
Okay. Oh, fucking duh! I'm thinking of something completely different. But no, you're so right. No. Okay, I've got it now.
I'm trying to...
We were thinking of similar things, but on 2 different items. And I got it now.
I was also confused. I'm not gonna lie, I
Yeah.
was...
Listen, man.
It's okay. It's okay.
I grab the helmet.
Okay.
I will obviously rush back to Castillo. And I want to put it on her head.
Okay. You rush over, you put the helmet on her head.
I put it on her head, and then I think after that I would probably just hug her and hold her still until something happens.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Make an insight check.
Okay. Not good. That is an 8.
Okay. With an 8, you notice it too late. You hear an explosion happen outside the ship. I'm gonna roll to see how much damage that shrapnel grenade did. Let's see, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. Alright, it does 15 damage. You hear from outside, ah! And then a massive explosion, and you hear shrapnel hitting the underside of the door as it still continues to open. And finally, crunches down on Killian's body. And he kind of goes quiet from that point forward. Time's up. Looks like you chose the wrong side, child.
I don't think I did. Because at least they tried.
The fire from her visage becomes unbearable. And you feel her in that moment. Make an insight check for me. You hear her say the words, she loves her children. You hear her say that she would have helped you otherwise. You hear in her voice a false compassion. And you know in your heart that she bears no love for you. And that when she speaks of her children fondly, it is only when she talks about the love she receives that she is being honest. And you feel her cast you aside into the dark. And you hear a sound in the distance. And you feel a power coursing through your chest. And you blink and you see the cave and you see lightning arcing around, and you see vines beginning to writhe as the plant sort of begins to swell and beat like a heart. And you see from the two bodies there's a flash of light, and then the one on the left, the dark figure, light disappears. On the right, the light gets brighter, and it begins to be sucked from the body into the plant. There we go. As it should be. Alright, everyone, get to work. Castillo, you feel your life begin to fade away. And Cygnus, you feel in the palm of your hand, placed on the back of her neck, as you hold her body, a very warm spot. An implant that has been there for quite some time. You realize in this moment that this implant seems to be interrupting the signal sent to the rest of her body. It's causing her organs to fail, and is most likely the cause of the lack of brain activity in those moments, as it basically shocks her from the inside. Sort of an anti-defibrillator that's keeping her dead. And you know in your heart, it makes this so much harder. An EMP would have solved this problem. Surgery could have solved this problem. But such is the hand that we're dealt sometimes. The things we didn't do. And you did all that you could. Castillo, I will allow you some final words as you are being pumped full of chemicals, shocked awake. Now and then you can form a whisper. And you know that this sentence is going to be your last. And you feel arms around you. You recognize the touch. Although your vision is dark, your face is surrounded by something. You can't see her, but you can feel her.
Castillo's going to, with whatever strength she can muster, the last flickers of pulse in her, just tighten ever so slightly. Keep my heart. And that's it.
Could I take the helmet off?
You can take the helmet off.
I want to take the helmet off, and I want to kiss her, I guess. That hold her so tight.
The last thing you feel are her lips. The last thing you see is her face. And then, if you would honor us with her final thought.
I think Castillo's final thought is I hate to do this to her too. But I'm glad I got it.
Okay. So that final spark leaves your body, and you feel the void embrace you one last time. Crom, Escar, you are standing next to the door that leads out into the bridge. And the part of the station the ship is docked in, you can see outside now. Comms go quiet for a second. Mm-hmm. You see Killian's head is currently hidden the way that he was thrown, and his legs are sticking out from underneath the door. You see black streaks of soot on the ground where the explosion occurred, and you see pieces of shrapnel have sort of skidded across the ground, and you see a pool of purple blood beginning to form. But you do see his leg twitch, and you hear gasping from underneath.
Still breathing?
Well, that wasn't any fireworks.
Is like, can we find his head? Like his face?
It's just it's underneath the walkway that lowered.
There you go. I want to walk over to his face.
You see his face and his arms and his torso. He's kind of like struggling to try and lift himself up. It looks like he's trying to literally push the ramp off of his body. But he's facing the ground, so he's having to push down. The binds on his hands were destroyed by the grenade. You see that because it occurred so close to his body, that his cape, his cloak has been shredded. Not like beyond recognition, but it has now got holes in it and wouldn't work as well.
He's still kicking under there.
He spits shrapnel. Smoke comes out of his nose.
A little bit. I look down at him. I have a feeling things didn't go so well up there. I would say, go say hi to her for me, but I don't think you two are going to the same place. And I just want to start beating his face in until he stops moving.
Okay. You beat his face in. He stops moving. You beat him, he stops moving. You beat him, he stops moving. 3 more times. He's forced back. And then one final crunch, you feel his skull crack under the weight of your fist. And his final words as you were pounding his face into the ground. I have no regrets. Tell her I said hello. stops moving.
Crawl. Stop doing that. What the hell are you talking about?
That makes one of us. Iskar, I don't think Castillo made it.
How do you know that? We haven't seen it.
I've seen death. I've dealt death.
I've dealt death plenty. Until we see her, we can't be saying anything like that.
Sometimes
Think
you
Cygnus
just
would
know.
Let that happen.
What was I supposed to do?
What do you mean what we were supposed to do? We did what we could do. We defeated him. We finally put him in for good.
I don't think that was the solution.
What do you mean that wasn't the solution? He was here to get Castillo. Whatever he was doing was apparently bad. We stopped it. We're gonna go up there and she's gonna be fine.
I think you and I both know that she's not.
I don't know hardly much of anything. I know what I see. And I'm not, without seeing her, gonna start thinking that she's gone. I've already lost a sister. I'm not gonna start believing I lost another one until I see her. I'm gonna pick up what's left of him. Maybe see if Cygnus can do anything. Guess knows he's got him. See Castillo. That's where it starts dragging.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have to make some kind of like athletics check to like kind of slightly lift up the brain so I can pull it out.
That would be unnecessarily difficult, but if you want to do it for show,
That's
then
what Asgard would try to do.
yeah, go ahead and make an athletics check.
Was his
This is-
whip
this
somewhat
is,
intact?
You can still be raging also. This is going to be another DC 30. So, yeah.
Was
You're lifting the gate attached to a ship.
I do not make this one actually. It's 26.
Okay. You can
was
always
his
just
whip somewhat intact?
raise the gate and then lower it again. His what?
Yeah. Asgard will
His
try to
whip.
do that. He can't budge it, so he'll just press it.
Oh, the weapon he's been changing?
Yeah.
You see that is attached to his suit. Like it's a part. He can never he's incapable of dropping the weapon. This thing was built for one purpose, and that was to fight.
Okay. So it's like One Piece.
Just like the show One Piece. It's exactly like that.
Yeah, like One Piece.
Yeah. But like it's like one full
All
set.
of it is one unit. When you ripped the helmet off, it looked like the helmet was never supposed to come off.
Okay.
The suit was built around him,
Like a cough.
like a tomb.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like sort of stand there and just like wait, just like looking at Killian.
After pressing the button.
Yeah, you guys managed to get his body free and begin dragging him down.
It's kind of leaving him.
Okay. You leave his body there?
I wanna stay with the body.
You're not going upstairs? Okay.
So you're coming to the med bay queue?
You walk to the bed and you see a crowd forming around the door. The Estedkin have left the lower decks. They've all come up here. You have to, like, walk them. You see Penacus, he turns to you. and there are like tears swelling in his eyes, and his face is wrought with despair.
I'm not making eye contact.
You can hear Cygnus crying.
Let me see, let me see! You see, Dronk is trying to look over people's shoulder.
Oh, how's Dronk?
You can see that Dronk was brought back by the other Estedkin who were downstairs. He's been resuscitated. He has a broken leg, so he's currently like, just like standing on a leg and supporting himself with his tail. He's missing teeth. He's got 2 black eyes. You can see these bleeding from his head. People are telling him to quiet down, but he just like, maybe he's like deaf in one ear, so he can't hear them. He's in extremely bad shape, but he is alive. And your people are just so sturdy that, you know, he's up and walking already. He could sleep it off, probably. You need to bind his leg, but yeah.
Yeah, I'll just shut the
Jinsakin is being held by her mother. You see, Korek is shushing her, trying to get her to be quiet in this moment. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry we couldn't do more. Bufy is the last one that you see. He's standing in the doorway. He's stopping everyone from... There's only a couple of people trying to push past him, but he's like keeping them back. He sees you approach. And you see there's a look on his face. It's a deep sadness, but also a look of determination. We'll make this right, brother. I promise you that.
Oh, I missed half of that.
Bufy looked at you and he said, we'll make this right, brother. I promise you that.
That's all we can do is do better.
He lets you through. And you see Cygnus on the ground.
Cygnus is ugly, crying, doing CPR even though she kind of knows it won't work. He's like, "Gee, don't, please come back, please come back." No.
Feel a hand on your shoulder.
I frankly don't acknowledge you.
You feel 2 hands on your shoulders.
I'm not looking at you. I'm not moving. I'm doing what I'm doing.
Cygnus,
What?
stop.
She can't. I have to save her. I have to. She can't.
Escar looks at Castillo's face. What was the emotion left on her face? What can I glean? The last thing she thought of, like what emotion? I can roll inside if you want.
Castillo?
Just acceptance.
You see peace.
An odd sense of peace.
No.
Yeah. Castillo's talked about it. You know, the years spent in the astral sea, looking for a place to kind of be with people living years and years past the people she's known and she's loved. She's spoken of her first crew. She's spoken of Vesper. She's spoken how she held her hand when she died. And she says that she hoped somebody would do the same. And that occurred. All of those things occurred. She found people. She found love. And while it's not an end that anyone could have imagined, it's not bad. Because at least she was here.
Should we say some words? Beefy.
Say some words.
Yeah.
I see. Great healer. And shaman. None other can be. Warrior. Laying here with a life lived. Completed. I wish I could have done more. But wishing only gets you so far. Did what we could. And I believe that with the family we found here, that Castillo did not go regretful.
You see a lot of people in the crowd, they open their mouths to speak and nothing comes out. Even Buffy. You see a single tear roll down his cheek. Finally, Buffy speaks up. I see. A sister has fallen this day. There's no doubt in my mind that she was a part of our tribe. In the short time I knew her, I'd never met anyone who made more of an effort to understand me. To understand all of us. I'd never seen such a beautiful person inside and out. If I may, you see Pennicus pushes through the crowd.
I let him have full floor.
You let him have what?
I let him have the floor.
I offer these words not for the dead, but for the living. I see your pain. A pain I have felt time and time again. I once searched for the answer. Why do we live? Is it the hope that the next day will be better than the last? What so then do we live for after our greatest day? That was not the answer. If there is such a thing, is it purpose? If so, then what do we live for once that purpose has been fulfilled? What if it never can? For others, perhaps. I always found that to be more of an excuse than a reason. But I believe that was on the right path of thought. After a long time of scouring, I turned to the people who had little time left to live. Dying soldiers on forgotten battlefields. The sick in their final days. The elders in their last throes. And they laughed at me. It was obvious to them that which we live for is love. And in that she was rich. Enough to share it with us all. I hope to return that to all of you who have shown us love. And while I will not fight, I will help you in any way I can. And he kind of breaks down in tears.
This car looks back at Cygnus.
At this point, she has given up her misplaced efforts to bring Castillo back, and she's just laying over her, crying, hugging her tight. She's shaking.
Not give up. We'll mourn this day. We will move to the next. Our enemies caught us with surprise. They attacked us when it cost greatly. But that does not mean we can.
Cygnus sits up and takes off her jacket and throws it across the room. I hate him. I hate him so much. I mourned that son of a bitch. I mourned that fucking asshole. He was nothing but a dick to me. And I still chose to be sad for him. And what do I get paid for that? He kills Castillo.
Pedro walks in.
Pedro walks in.
Yeah, he stands there. He just watches.
Go away, Pedro. Out.
I'm sorry.
Wait.
You see tears. And he turns around, his tail goes in between his legs, and he runs away.
He made that fucking thing, and he still controlled it. Pedro helped him. Did you kill him?
I think Crom finished it.
We need to burn that fucking body.
Take care of that. We need time. We need time.
That's cool. Jump back to Castillo's body. And he started crying.
Yeah.
He just looks. Is Castillo's eyes still open?
They're half open now. Relaxed.
And he just looks at her eyes. Tears fall. Turns me.
Now, if everybody has said their piece, let us move.
Yes, sir.
Give them some time.
And he looks back at Castillo.
Everyone disperses. Jinsaken, sobbing, cries out, "Sickness!" Her mother takes her, pulls her away. And the two of you are left alone. What is Crom doing downstairs with the body?
He's just kind of sitting next to it, like catching his breath.
Your breath is heaving. You look over to the body. You won. You got revenge. And what did that bring you?
I sort of turned my head towards the body. That's one more name off the list. And then I sort of look up and rest my head against the wall. I'm sorry you had to pay the price for it.
I think it would be appropriate in this moment to recall words from your father. Revenge. My son is a poison. And it will spread to those around you. And it will bring you nothing but pain. You feel the will in the back of your mind that was controlling you. A twinge of sympathy for your loss. We. It goes away. And you are once again alone in a room with a corpse. And we are going to wait a second for everyone to return. In that moment, I'm going to take a very short break. I'm going to go use the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Crom, you're focusing on the body. And
Oh God.
you're watching to make sure it doesn't move.
Focusing real hard.
Always focusing real hard with a passive perception of 9. I think
Yeah.
that's just about all he can focus on. Okay.
Yeah. Chrome, you here? Sorry, do you mind if I just... I know this is a bad time.
Way. I look to the noise. Do I see anything?
Yeah. You see a man standing there human, which is, you know, not uncommon, but pretty uncommon to you. He's got dark hair, glasses, he's wearing this, like, long cloak. All of his clothes are pretty dark, but also very sharp, very business-like. He's like, this is probably a bad time. I was going to ask if I could come back, but, you know, the superiors, they, told me I shouldn't stay, and then I was like, well, should I intervene, because things look pretty bad, and then I got sort of lost in email limbo, so, were you planning on
What's some
doing anything
advice?
with this corpse, or?
No, it's not the time for this.
Right, yes, and I tried to tell the Concord that,
suggest
but
you
you know how
leave.
the Concord is, and
Before I make you leave.
You hear a voice in your head. Data says it's clear. You're good to go. Go ahead and bring the body in for questioning.
right, okay, so here's what's going to happen. I have to take this corpse, and, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to come back, and your group is now under observation.
How about this? You leave, or I'll kick your ass.
You can certainly try.
And that's where we're going to end today's session.
Oh,
You
man. Somebody's
motherfucker.
Somebody's getting fucking roundhouse.
I'm getting
Heavy
cooked.
back throw.
I'm getting cooked.
Alright, everyone, say goodbye to the recording.
Bye! I'm
Bye,
not
Dark
going
Hunter.
anywhere, baby!
Goodbye,
Jam on.
Dark Hunter.
Thank you. Thank you.